Hey everybody, this is Todd, host and creator of the Todd Napper Talk Show. We are going to be continuing on in our video conversation with James and Linda Pixler. This will be part 2 of that conversation, going deeper into their relationships with each other and the relationships with God. If you haven't seen the first video, I would highly recommend going back and getting the whole story from the beginning, where we started talking to each other. And I hope that you continue enjoying the video. Let me know what you think as we go into this video. Tell me your thoughts about this couple and how they've affected your life and how they've helped you in your life. I know they've reached so many people, so thank you for watching and welcome to part 2.
I joined the Navy in 1962, which me and her, you know, we were
marriage court.
I'm not talking about marriage now. I'm just talking about we dated. As a matter of fact, at the marriage deal the other night, they said, "Are you married to the first one you dated?" And I am. The first girl I ever dated was her.
Now, what I'll do, I'm probably just going to break the video up into maybe 2 or 3 different parts. So,
because some of it kind of intermingled.
and that's so probably I'll just make this one big video and just kind of break it up into different parts.
Yeah, you can do it.
So when y'all met, how old were y'all when y'all actually met?
About 10.
She was 10, I was 11.
Okay, and y'all met where?
At a shower.
Wedding shower.
Wedding shower. Baby shower, wasn't it?
No, the wedding shower.
Wedding shower, okay.
Okay.
The wedding shower, we met her. I met her. Outdoor one. She went to Brother Johnson's, I went to Daddy's.
Okay.
And so I met her, and I liked her, and I threw ice on her.
Okay.
So I threw ice
I guess
on
that's
her.
one way to show it.
Anyway, I threw ice on her, and then later on, we, there was another girl that I kind of liked, and she never did, I don't think, like too many other guys. And I tease her about 1 or 2 every once in a
Not
while.
named names.
Yeah. But anyway.
We'll leave names out of it.
Leave names out.
But anyway, from that we got into church. Sometimes Daddy just let me go to Brother Johnson because he knew I wanted to see that.
Right.
And so I went to Brother Johnson's on usually every service. And I remember when I was 15 years old probably, before I got a vehicle anyway, I'd stand in the front yard of the church and wait to see. Her daddy had a green 54 Chevrolet station wagon. And they'd come to church in that, and I'd stand out in the front yard and watch for that station wagon to come down the road of Brother Johnson's church. And then when I got my car, then we started dating some.
Okay.
And the first date we had, we went to, what's the name of it?
Little ice cream place?
Yeah.
Mary's Cream Canteen.
Mary's Cream Canteen. And Cantina. But anyway, we went there. And
Mary's Cream Canteen.
okay, Canteen. And so we went there, and I borrowed
20 cents from his mom.
so
About
we
2
buy-
Cokes.
Buy 2
goodness.
Cokes, 10 cents each.
Wow, you can't even buy one for that nowadays.
No. But anyway, then we done that. And then later on, I joined the Navy. And I come out of the Navy. She come after we married. Neither one of us was in church.
So what made you, just refer back to Granny on this one, what made you, I guess, at what point in time did you just stop going to church?
Actually, I never did.
Oh, really?
Except for the time I was in California. I never actually stopped ever
Okay.
going to church. When I was in California, I knew no church to go to.
Right.
But I remember every night, especially if he was out at sea or somewhere, I would get down beside my bed. Deep down inside of me, I always wanted to live for the Lord.
Right.
I never really wanted, the only part of the world I wanted was music.
Right.
That's all I really wanted. And,
And TV. Some things on TV.
well, after we're married, yeah, but I mean, not before that. But I would get down beside my bed, and I said, God, if you'll get me home, I will go back to church.
And so,
And I went back
so
to
you
church.
said whenever y'all got married that you weren't really living for God.
No.
You were basically just showing up to church and just.
Yeah, I'd go all the time, but wasn't really serving the Lord.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you just. What,
I wasn't going to church
You
at
just-
all. Except whenever I come home, and I did go to church with her a couple times, I think.
Okay. So you go off to the Navy. Are y'all dating at the time whenever you joined the Navy?
Basically, yes. And basically, no.
Okay.
Oh, okay. When-
Now, this
Let's get down to
this
the
is
nitty gritty of the
part-
story.
Oh, no,
This is
no.
the part she don't want
This
me
is,
to tell.
no, this is not the part.
Okay.
When he was about 15 years old, when your Uncle Johnny told you
Yeah.
that he needed to stop going with me and start going with other girls. And I don't remember us ever dating after that.
May not have.
We were either 15 or 16. And his Uncle Johnny wanted him to date like one of the girls.
Right.
He wanted to
I must have been 16 at least because I had the car.
Yeah, and actually, when you started taking me home, before we got older, we had moved right up the street from the Johnson's church,
Right.
and then we'd got to say to a marriage train, you had to take me home. But anyway, so Uncle Johnny Porter wanted him to stop going with me and start going with other girls, and so he did. And so we never dated another time until actually when he came home. Of course, there was a lot happening and all that.
I was working for Uncle Johnny at that time, and he told me he had to go with the girls. Well, I did.
Right.
Some of the girls, and
Life is life.
that's what. And I'm glad that it's over with.
Sure.
Anyway, and but then we did write to one another,
Okay.
and as a matter of fact, that's.
Okay, then my part. Okay.
I'll leave it her
Okay.
way.
Okay.
We moved from Hartman Road out to what we call the Big Blackstock House,
Okay.
big 2-story house out in the country. Okay. Oh, no. We did that, but this was out of Hans' place. We actually we got married. Okay, we moved out there, and he sent me a letter. And in that letter, he said, I hope your dad likes me because I want things to work out for us. Okay. What does that sound like? Okay. He's itching over there. Itching. Okay. I want things to work out for us. I was probably 17, might have been 18 at the time. But anyway, so I thought that's really what he wanted.
Right.
Okay. We still had the long church of Brother Johnson's. You had to go outside to the restrooms because they were on the outside of the church. So I go around there to the restroom, and Dolores were around there talking. And she said, did you know James is engaged? I said, no, I did not know that. I said, because I had got that letter. Well, she knew about the letter. Well, this girl, Georgia, name was Georgia. In fact, he loves the song Georgia on My Mind. Anyway, she had written to Nanny and told Nanny that they were engaged. So Dolores, she said, I just felt like that you ought to know that. And I said, well, thank you. I'm glad you told me. So we lived in, like I say, out in this house in the country, and we had this big, we burned butane, propane one, and we had this big wood stove to help keep the house warm. Mama would cook on it, and so I was mad. I mean, I was furious. Here I've got this letter. I want things to work out for us when I get out of the Navy. And then here comes Dolores. So I got my pen and paper. I sat right down beside that wood stove. And I mean, I burnt that letter bad. I said, I don't want to ever see you again. Never. The rest of my life, don't ever want to see you again. So anyway, time went on. I graduated in '63, and I went to work at G.C. Murphy's department store. The first, well, I guess one of the first shopping centers that Fort Worth had, the town center then, Seminary South. Anyway, I went to work there. Still had nothing to do with him. I actually was writing to some guy in the service, somebody hooked me up with. I never even met him, but writing to him and just totally had. I hadn't forgot him, but I just thought, well, no, I'm not going to see him again. So I worked in the records department, playing those records over and over and over. And I probably knew he was home on leave, but Sandy, my very best friend, which is a whole nother story, she was dating James Baker, totally against her parents, but anyway, she was. So there was a Zales department store, jewelry store in Seminary South. So I'm standing there one day doing my job over in stationery, I think, at the time, and here comes him with James Baker. He brought him right through where I was. And I looked up, and there he stood. And he was fixing to go with James Baker to play on those rings for Sandy. That's what he was fixing to do. And so that very day, I guess it was that very day, he said, can I come back on your lunch hour and have lunch with you? And his dad had asked him.
Let me tell that part.
Okay, you tell that part. Anyway, so he said, can I come back and have lunch with you? Well, there was a little restaurant type thing called Carnival Corner. And so I said, yeah, I can get back at lunch and have lunch with him. And so we went over there and got a hot dog or whatever. I couldn't want to eat it. I got a hot dog.
You got a corn dog and I got some.
Corn dog, yeah, I got a corn dog. Anyway, from that day till 2 weeks later, he came to.
Wow.
He actually took me home, and then Billy Joyce and Clifton, his oldest sister, wanted us to come have supper with them. So we did. Like I say, 2 weeks later we married.
I asked her, okay, can I start my story now?
Well, let's see if he's asked him.
Yeah, I think we're done so far on that.
Okay.
So,
All right.
from your side, how did we get from there?
Okay,
to
from there, I went in the Navy. I had not, when I wrote that letter to her, I had not even met Georgia at the time.
Okay.
Okay. Which that's fine. I mean, I understand why she was so upset.
Right.
But I had met her, but I met her later, and I did not know that she had wrote Mother and told her that we were engaged to be married. Well, while I was out at sea, when we were out at sea and by Vietnam, we'd get our mail once a week.
Okay.
And they would bring, helicopter would come in and drop our mail off, and we'd get our mail. One week, I got a letter from Georgia. It said she was getting married. I said, okay. I threw it over. And then the next week, I got a letter from her. The letter she had wrote, that's scaling me. I mean, just whoopie-doing me all over the place. And so I read it, and I thought, well, okay. So I threw it overboard. I wish I'd kept it, but I didn't. We would have had fun with that.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, I threw it overboard. Okay, well, we was overseas until August the 3rd,
Okay.
that in 1964. And so when we came in August 3rd, I had leave set up. And so I come home on leave, flew home from Los Angeles, and Daddy picked me up, and he asked me on the way there, you gonna go see Linda? I said, no. She told me she didn't want to ever see me again, so I'm not gonna go. And I had no intentions of it.
Right.
I mean, my feelings were hurt just like her feelings were hurt.
Yeah.
But you told the guy on the ship with you, I'll be married when I get back. didn't you?
Well, I was teasing.
Yeah.
I really was, because I had no idea that I would.
Right.
But I told old Harry McKay, I said, I'll be married and I come back. And he said, Jim, you're crazy. I said, no, I'll be married when I come back. And I had no idea that I was really going to.
Right.
But anyway, I got home and done that. I mean, Jay Baker come by that morning. It was on a Tuesday, I think it was. I got in on Monday night. Tuesday morning, he come to the house, pick me up. Sleeping on the couch. And he come back and said, get your clothes on, you going with me. I said, okay. So I got up, got my clothes on, and I had no idea what he was doing. I knew he was going to pay on the rings he had for Sandy.
Right.
I knew that, but I didn't have no idea what he was doing. And he come here, we went right through Murphy's, and I thought, oh, I know where we're headed now. And we got there, and she stood there looking at me, and I looked at her. So Baker went on and paid on the rings, and I stayed there and talked to her, and that's when I asked her to go out with me. Then Billy Joyce and Clifton on Friday. This was, I think, it was on Wednesday. And anyway, on Friday, I went and picked her up, and we went to Billy Joyce and Clifton's, ate supper, played the game of life. Is what we did. And then we drove to the house, sat in front of the house, and asked her to marry me. She said, yeah.
So how many days? Okay, so how many days were y'all, I guess, back together that you proposed? Like
One day. That night, matter of fact.
Really?
That night. First time I'd taken her out. You know, I ate lunch with her.
Yeah.
On Wednesday or Thursday, whichever it was.
Right.
Then on Friday, I went and picked her up and then went to Billy Joyce's. That was my first date with her. And I asked her to marry me. She said she would. And
Was there any like hesitation or anything?
Not at all.
So it was just like you knew.
Yeah. Well, even though I wasn't really living right during that time, I would pray because I really thought a lot of it crazy about it.
Right.
And I just told the Lord, because I was writing to this, Cosby guy and the service and stuff.
It ain't Bill
No,
Cosby.
no,
is it?
not that one. And so I just told the Lord, I said, God, if we're not meant to be together, not Bill Cosby, but him,
Right.
then take all these feelings away. I said, I don't want these feelings if we're not supposed to be together. And over time, I felt those feelings lessen. But then as soon as I looked up, and there stands him and James Baker, I knew they were all still there.
Right.
That they really had just kind of been squashed a little,
Right.
but they were all still there.
Okay.
So
And,
when he asked me to go have
on
lunch,
your
I-
side, I mean, you never lost. I mean,
No, I loved her all along.
right.
But I know I didn't act like it,
Right.
but I did.
Right.
And so when that bothered me so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, the other letter, I couldn't care less.
Right.
One way or the other. She was just a girl to go with when I was in California.
Right.
I didn't care that much for her at all, just liked her,
Right.
being with her and all that.
Just
And we didn't go
companion,
together but one or two times
Right.
the whole time.
So basically, just a companion,
Just
to
somebody
hang out with.
to hang out with, really. But anyway, I never lost the feelings that I really had for her from the time that I was 11 years old up until then.
Right. So basically, then did y'all have? You have 2 weeks to get everything together and
Right.
all of that stuff.
And we
Get
had-
her dress.
And we had
Get
a
everything.
very nice wedding.
Yeah.
Really?
You seen the pictures
Yeah,
before, ain't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We just got busy and
Got it done.
got it done. I mean, I was working on Murphy's, and of course everything, well, according to price is about the same, I guess, but I bought my dress at Sears, put no layaway, paid it out. Him and his family took care of the flowers from Daryl Witzel, took care of all the boutonnieres.
Whoa, the same one that you buy from?
The same
Used to
one.
buy it from them. We don't
Same
Right.
one, yeah, but it's still there.
My
I mean,
goodness.
new owners,
Wow.
but it's still there. But yeah, I got all the flowers from Daryl Witzel. We back then didn't have rehearsal suppers
Sure.
and all that kind of stuff, so we didn't do that. But we had the church on Saturday night,
Okay.
so we get married before service.
Oh, really?
Go to the reception is at his mom's house.
Okay.
So we go on over to, Stanley Lane. So we go on over there, and they have church. So when church is over, then the people come
Right.
for our reception. That's
Yeah,
just,
we-
that's just
Ain't
how,
gonna miss church.
that's just
Oh,
how you
man,
did
yeah.
things back then. If you're gonna marry on Saturday night, you just gonna marry before church or after, because they were gonna dismiss church for you
Yeah, they didn't.
at all.
And two, whenever I was dreading so much talking to Brother Davis, because I knew how he felt probably about me.
Brother Davis. Oh,
My
okay.
dad.
Yeah, okay.
and-
Sorry.
And how Mama felt about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I went up to him and I said, Brother Davis, I said, I want to marry Linda and I want your blessings. He said, she's 18, she can do what she wants. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, that was a age,
Right.
And I said, okay. I said, I understand that, but I still want your blessings.
Right.
He said, okay. Go ahead.
And Brother Johnson had only talked to him.
Yeah. Hey everybody, it's Todd, host and creator of the Todd Napper Talk Show. I wanted to thank you so much for watching my video today. I really do hope you enjoyed it. It's my goal and it's my dream to encourage people with every video that I make. Hey, that's why I do them, To see more videos like this, you can check me out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Just check out the Todd Napper Talk Show and you'll find me there. Once again, thank you so much. If you like what you've seen, like my page, share it with your friends. Let's reach some people with this page and help somebody and encourage someone. Let's do this thing together. We're all in this together. Once again, thank you so much and have a great day.